Hello everyone, I am officially back. Yes. Oh, you have no idea how good that feels to say again. Okay, so I'm sure you all know the series Murder Drones, otherwise why would you click on this video? If you're here for any other reason, you know who you are. Anyways, if you think I'm not done beating this dead horse of a series or about to comment something like Blooper's rent was due or something like that, just a reminder, YouTube rejected my application for monetization because of reused content. Point being, we're not done. If you've seen my channel, you've probably seen my more questions and answers video. Well, one of the questions in that video has been eating away at the back of my mind, because well, the series is over and I highly doubt we'll ever get any explanation. The question, of course, being what the fuck is the Absolute Solver? You may think that this is irrelevant as long as the story is coherent, but like, nobody knows how this thing works, and that's where my problem lies. Also, it's Murder Drones. Saberspark himself literally recommended my good friend Tyromaniac's video because of how confusing the story and lore is. Throughout Murder Drones, the Absolute Solver's origins and true nature has always remained somewhat elusive, as well as there being no clear explanation as to how it can do everything it does, such as matter manipulation, telekinesis, illusion creation, shape-shifting, black hole creation, invisibility, regeneration, and hands. Lots and lots of hands. All we know is that it's some kind of malevolent, eldritch program / artificial intelligence with the goal of eating planets. That's it. Now, I would like to do some light speculation as to the Solver's purpose and intentions. First of all, how does the Solver work? This actually ties into the Solver's motives as well. I believe, by both the context provided from the show, along with my own personal theorizing, that the Absolute Solver gathers energy by consuming the cores / matter of various planets. This is also my potential explanation for how the Solver does all its telekinetic transmutation tomfuckery. It transforms consumed matter into its own techno-organic body, along with energy to power it, which explains how it has the tremendous, some might say massive, amounts of energy required for its reality-bending feats. You know what else is massive? The second thing to bring up is that it being an eldritch entity. Generally, eldritch beings possess immense power and exist on a scale that break the boundaries of physical reality. Think Cthulhu. Which explains why it requires a host, in this case, Sin, the silliest character in the show, as seen when it quite literally brings her back from robo-death, but only after Sin, which I can assume counts as a sentient being, accepts that deal. The technological aspect of the Solver's existence explains its ability to be transferred like a standard program or virus. None of this is truly directly stated in the show. It's left vague and ambiguous, which seems pretty counterintuitive for your main villain / power. This ultimately comes down to Liam's style of writing, and how the Solver is basically an amalgamation of supernatural powers that he's used in his past works. Liam's previous works have always had thoroughly explained power systems, a prime example of this being Yellow Halogen. Spoilers for Yellow Halogen, of course. Yellow Halogen is all about sirens, a predatory subspecies of humans caused by a genetic mutation, exclusively female of course. They have to eat brains of living beings to survive, along with lots of stuff to help them do that. Toxins, shark scales, wires, voice mimicry, and wrist needles, to name a few. On a less in-depth note, Cliffside's monsters have concept art with descriptions of what they do. Point is, Liam's old power systems were being explained thoroughly, Yellow Halogen sirens being the prime example of a quote-unquote realistic supernatural entity, and how the story gives some detailed exposition as to their origins and how their abilities work. That's where Murder Drones, and by extension Intonation Cube, fall short compared to Liam's older works, or at least in my opinion. Intonation Cube especially. And we're still waiting for episode 4, Liam. I want to see the anime fight. Even Cliffside got more justice in this. They're just really cool concepts that really need to be expanded upon, especially Murder Drones, considering its production quality is a big indie show. Hell, even C2 strain has a better explanation for the titular strain of the Mariota's fever virus than the Solver or Intonation Cubes. Go read C2 strain, by the way. It's really good, and nobody talks about SSTWL besides like Tyro, Dyer, and I. Anyways, apologies for this being a shorter video. I'm trying to get back into that YouTube grind set, but I have my work cut out for me at the moment, because there's like 4 or 5 things I'm working on at the moment that I'm trying my hardest to manage, but I will try and be a bit more consistent. As always, like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see what I'm up to in the future, because according to this here handy dandy graph, big sub count equals big happy. But yeah, that's all I have to say. You probably all know the drill by now. I've been Blooper, and thank you for watching. Yeah, oh my god, that feels so good to say again. Bye guys, Chaos Control.